Welcome, dear one. Take a deep breath and let yourself relax into this moment. You don't need to fix anything right now. You don't need to rush toward any answers. You are exactly where you're meant to be. So many carry the weight of worry and questions about money, about what's next, about whether life will finally open up to them. If your heart feels heavy, I understand. If you've tried and tried, only to feel stuck or unseen, know this: the path to prosperity is not something outside of you. It begins gently within, and you are not alone on this path. There's something beautiful that starts to happen when we simply stop fighting and begin to listen to ourselves, to our breath, to the quiet wisdom we all carry. Life is always guiding you, even if you don't yet see how. The universe responds to you, to your thoughts, to your energy. So if you've ever whispered inside, there must be more, then yes, there is. There is more, and it is meant for you. You are already worthy of miracles. You don't have to become someone else to deserve them. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to wait until someday. All you need is the willingness to open the window of your heart just a little bit and let the light come in. Prosperity is not something that comes from chasing or proving. It comes from aligning, and that alignment starts with kindness to yourself. A soft breath, a loving thought, a gentle affirmation that says, I am open, I am ready, life loves me. When you begin from this place of love and openness, your entire world begins to shift. You may not see it in big ways at first, but the energy changes. You begin to notice synchronicities. Someone says the right thing at the right time. A door you didn't expect opens. That's not luck. That's alignment. That's the universe responding to your new inner story. Let go of the old idea that you have to struggle endlessly to receive good things. That's not the truth. That's a belief that was passed down, perhaps from others who didn't know any better. But you are here now, and you can choose differently. The heart is such a powerful magnet, and your thoughts are the guide. What you think about, especially what you feel while thinking it, sends signals into the world. These signals gather energy and eventually come back to you. This is why loving thoughts create loving experiences. And yes, abundant thoughts create abundant experiences too. As we begin to look toward prosperity, let us first soften the meaning of that word. Prosperity isn't only about having money. It's about a deep sense of thriving. It's feeling safe, feeling supported, knowing you have more than enough, that you are more than enough. It's waking up with peace in your mind and going to bed with gratitude in your heart. Prosperity is about harmony. Harmony with your mind, with your body, with the flow of life. When you feel this harmony, even before a dollar appears, you are already prosperous because you are already in the flow. Let's think of prosperity like sunlight. The sun shines without asking. It doesn't withhold. It doesn't check your record to see if you're worthy enough. It just shines. Your job is not to chase the sun. It's to open your curtains and let it in. In the same way, abundance is always shining. Life is generous. The universe is not stingy or selective. It is ever-flowing. If we block it with fear or guilt or unworthiness, we don't feel its warmth. But when we gently choose to open up, to say, yes, I believe it's possible, then the warmth finds us. You don't need to force miracles. You don't need to earn them. You simply need to align with the belief that miracles are natural, that they are happening around you and through you every single day. A shift in thought is a miracle. A moment of peace after a storm of anxiety is a miracle. A sudden idea that brings joy or guidance, that's a miracle. Let us not limit what miracles look like. Let us become open to seeing them in all forms. And as we do, we begin to attract more of them, naturally, effortlessly, lovingly. The law of attraction is a beautiful, gentle law. It simply states that what you give out, you receive back. It's not a punishment. It's not a test. It's simply reflection, like a mirror. If we carry fear, we see fear return to us. But when we carry love, even a little, we begin to see love coming back. And when we carry belief in prosperity, even a seed of it, then prosperity begins to find us in ways both big and small. We begin by becoming aware of the thoughts we hold most often. What do we say to ourselves when no one is listening? Do we say, I can't, I'm not good enough, it never works out for me? Or do we say, even softly, I'm learning, I trust the process, something beautiful is unfolding? These gentle shifts make all the difference. When we shift our inner dialogue, we begin to shift our reality, one thought at a time. Affirmations are such beautiful tools for this shift. They are like nourishment for the mind. They train your inner voice to speak with love, with power, with clarity. When you say, I am open to prosperity, even if you don't fully believe it yet, something begins to move within you. A tiny doorway opens, and day by day it grows. Say it gently, with your hand on your heart. I am open to prosperity. I welcome miracles. I trust in the goodness of life. These are not just words, they are seeds, and when spoken regularly, especially with feeling, they bloom into new experiences. So today, know that it's okay if you're just beginning. It's okay if you've had doubts. It's okay if it feels slow. There is no race. Life is not behind schedule. Every breath you take in peace is a step toward abundance. Every kind thought is an invitation for miracles. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are blooming, just as you are meant to. And I believe with my whole heart that prosperity is reaching for you even now. Can you feel that? Let yourself relax into that truth. Let yourself soften into the idea that good things want to find you. And they will as you gently open up to them. You are a magnet for joy. You are a home for miracles. You are a beautiful being, and you are worthy of every good thing life has to offer. Let's begin here, with love, with hope, with trust. Let's begin with the knowing that something wonderful is already on its way. It's important to gently clear away the thoughts that no longer serve, especially those that whisper scarcity or lack. These beliefs were never truly yours. They were learned from the world around you, from voices that didn't know their own worth, from fears that no longer belong in your heart. When these old ideas live inside, they act like fog, blocking the clear view of the abundant life waiting for you. But you can choose to see beyond the fog. Sometimes the mind can become a crowded room filled with worries and doubts. It's easy to get lost in those voices, to believe that there's never enough or that you don't deserve the good things you dream of. This is the moment to pause and observe those thoughts without judgment. Like clouds passing in the sky, they are not who you are. They are just passing visitors. When you notice them, you hold the power to gently release them, like letting go of a handful of sand that no longer fits your hand. A simple practice to help with this is journaling. Take a moment to write down what your mind is telling you about money, success, or prosperity. See it all on the page. Then softly ask, is this true? Does this thought help me grow? When you answer with honesty, you may find that many of these thoughts are simply old stories, not facts. Now, gently replace them with new loving beliefs. Write down, I am worthy of abundance. I release all fear of not having enough. I trust life to provide for me. Let these words become a new foundation, strong and steady. Mirror work is another beautiful way to soften the resistance. Look into your own eyes and say, I forgive myself for believing scarcity. I choose to open my heart to abundance. This simple act connects you deeply with your own worth. It reminds you that prosperity begins with self-love. The more you nurture this loving relationship with yourself, the more naturally prosperity will flow. As you begin to build these new mental blueprints, know that they take time and gentle patience. The mind is like a garden that has been planted with weeds for years. It will take some consistent care to clear the soil and plant seeds of abundance. But every kind thought, every loving affirmation is like water and sunlight for that garden. Over time, those seeds grow into a beautiful harvest. Visualizing your prosperity is a powerful way to strengthen these new blueprints. Close your eyes and picture the life you desire, not just in material things, but in feelings. See yourself feeling free, peaceful, and joyful. Hear the sounds around you in this vision, the laughter, the quiet moments of rest, the sense of ease. Feel the warmth of gratitude filling your heart. This is not daydreaming. It's training your mind and heart to expect goodness. Affirmations gently guide this process. When you say, I am open to receiving miracles today, you are signaling to your subconscious mind that abundance is welcome. It's helpful to repeat these affirmations slowly and with feeling, perhaps in the morning or before sleep, when the mind is most receptive. The power isn't just in the words, it's in the feeling behind them. When you truly believe the words, even if just a little, you begin to change the energy you carry. Some affirmations to hold close are, prosperity flows to me effortlessly. I am grateful for the abundance in my life, and every day I grow more aligned with wealth and joy. You may choose the ones that resonate most, or create your own. The key is consistency and kindness. Treat these affirmations like a gentle conversation with your soul. Feelings play a silent but vital role in this journey. They are like the language your soul uses to communicate what is true inside. When your feelings are joyful, peaceful, and grateful, they send out a strong message that you are ready to receive. When feelings are heavy with worry or fear, they create resistance. Like trying to catch a butterfly with a clenched fist, it slips away. It's helpful to pause throughout your day and check in with your feelings. Notice when your energy is bright and open and when it feels tight or closed. When feelings of joy or peace arise, even in small moments, give them your full attention. Breathe into them. Let them grow. These are signs that your inner magnet is strong and attracting good things. Gratitude is a beautiful tool to raise your emotional frequency. When you focus on what you already have, even if it seems small, you create a feeling of abundance. Try listing 5 things in your life that you appreciate right now. It could be the warmth of sunlight on your skin, a kind word from a friend, the breath that fills your lungs. Feel the gratitude fully. Let it open your heart wide. This simple practice rewires your mind to see more blessings and to attract even greater ones. As you do this daily, You may find your worries dissolving, replaced by a calm knowing. This does not mean that challenges disappear overnight, but your relationship to them changes. You begin to trust that life supports you and that you are not alone. This trust is magnetic. It draws miracles and opportunities that were invisible before. Sometimes the biggest blocks to prosperity are not outside, but inside. Fear of failure, guilt about wanting more, or feelings of unworthiness can hold you back without you realizing it. These feelings are heavy weights that slow down your energy. But here is the tender truth. You are worthy, exactly as you are. You do not need to earn your place in the sun. Embracing this truth starts with forgiveness, especially forgiving yourself for holding these blocks for so long. Say quietly, I forgive myself for doubting my worth. I release all feelings of unworthiness now. Imagine these feelings as dark clouds that slowly drift away, replaced by light and warmth. You can carry this image in your heart whenever doubt creeps in. Acceptance is the gentle key. Accept that you are enough and that you deserve miracles just as much as anyone else. This acceptance softens your energy and opens the door for abundance to flow freely. It invites the universe to join hands with you in co-creation. If you feel resistance, it's okay. This work is a journey, not a race. Sometimes, simply sitting quietly and breathing with the intention to release is enough. Imagine placing your worries in a box and handing them over to light, trusting that they will be transformed. This simple act is powerful. The universe responds to openness, not force. When you stop pushing and start allowing, you create space for miracles. You become a clear channel for abundance. This means trusting your timing and being gentle with yourself when things feel slow. Each day is a new opportunity to welcome prosperity. Begin to see yourself as a partner with the universe, working together in harmony. You plant seeds of intention, nurture them with belief and gratitude, and watch as life blooms in beautiful ways. You do not have to do this alone. The universe is always ready to support you. Listening to your inner guidance becomes more natural as you practice this connection. It might come as a feeling, a quiet whisper, or a sudden idea. When you notice these nudges, follow them with trust. Even small actions guided by your intuition can open doors to unexpected blessings. This partnership is loving and gentle. The universe is not a distant force, but a caring presence that wants your highest good. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with this truth, you become a magnet for miracles, and they arrive in your life with grace and ease. To ground this abundance, it's helpful to build gentle habits that keep you connected to prosperity. Gratitude lists, daily affirmations, acts of kindness, and moments of stillness all serve as anchors. They remind you who you are, a being deserving of joy and wealth. Taking small steps each day is the secret to lasting change. Saying a kind word to yourself, noticing a blessing, or simply breathing with awareness can ripple out and transform your whole life. These moments build a strong foundation on which miracles can stand. So today, plant a seed of kindness in your own heart. Speak softly to yourself. I am worthy. I am open. I am ready. Trust that this seed will grow. The sun of prosperity is shining, waiting for you to open your curtains. Your miracles are closer than you think, arriving as gently as a breeze, as surely as the dawn. Sometimes, the heaviest chains we carry are invisible. They are made of fear, guilt, or the feeling that we are not enough. These feelings block the flow of prosperity, as surely as a dam holds back a river. It's natural to have these blocks. They do not mean you have failed. They simply mean that it's time to soften, to forgive, and to let go. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It is not about excusing past mistakes or hiding from what was difficult. It is about releasing the weight so your spirit can soar freely. When you forgive yourself for holding on to fear or shame, you open a wide pathway for abundance to flow. Imagine holding a heavy stone in your hand for a long time. When you finally drop it, your arm feels lighter, your breath deeper. Forgiveness works the same way. Acceptance is the gentle doorway through which prosperity enters. It means loving yourself right now, exactly as you are, with all your imperfections and fears. It means knowing that worthiness is not earned by achievement, but by simply being alive. When this acceptance settles in your heart, it acts like a healing balm, soothing every wound that once blocked your flow. You can practice this healing anytime. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and say to yourself softly, I am worthy of love and abundance. I release all fear and doubt. I choose peace. Feel the weight lifting. See yourself surrounded by light and kindness. This moment of gentle surrender invites miracles to come close. Life moves in cycles, and sometimes it asks us to pause, to rest, to listen more deeply. Trust that these pauses are part of your growth. Trust that even when you cannot see the road ahead clearly, the universe is guiding your steps. When you let go of resistance and open your heart, you make space for miracles to enter. Every day offers a chance to connect more deeply with the loving presence that supports you. This presence is not separate from you. It is the very breath you breathe, the light that warms your skin, the stillness in your soul. When you live in partnership with this presence, you become a co-creator of your reality, moving with grace and ease. The universe delights in your dreams. It waits patiently as you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the truth of your worth. It invites you to trust the timing of your life, to listen to the quiet guidance within, and to follow the small nudges that lead to great blessings. To keep this connection strong, nurture simple daily habits that honor your journey. A morning moment of gratitude, a kind word whispered to yourself, an act of generosity. These small actions plant seeds of abundance that grow into mighty trees. They ground you in the reality that prosperity is not a destination, but a living, breathing experience. Remember, the greatest miracles often come in the smallest packages: a smile, a fresh idea, a peaceful moment. These are the threads that weave a tapestry of abundance in your life. Celebrate these gifts with a full heart. Each one is a signpost pointing you toward greater joy and fulfillment. You are the miracle you have been waiting for. You are worthy beyond measure. The path to prosperity is not about forcing or striving harder. It is about opening, trusting, and allowing. It is about loving yourself enough to receive the beautiful gifts life is eager to offer. So take a deep breath, feel the gentle power within you, and say with conviction, I am aligned with prosperity. I am open to miracles. I trust the unfolding of my life. Let this be your steady mantra, your daily companion on the journey. As you step forward, carry this truth in your heart. Abundance flows naturally when you live from a place of love. The universe is ready to respond to your invitation. You are ready to receive. Together, you create a life filled with joy, peace, and miracles that come faster than you ever imagined possible. Walk this path with kindness and patience for yourself. Each small step is a victory. Each loving thought, a powerful force. You are blossoming into the radiant being you were always meant to be, and the best is yet to come.